Hey there everyone, today is Wednesday the 23rd of November. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and then Friday's Black Friday, but you're prepared for all that, right? You got the turkey ready, you got your deals and stuff all mapped out, where you're gonna go, how you're gonna save, right? I don't know, I'm just planning on eating too much turkey and then working for our sale on Friday, but I'll tell you about that later. It's Wednesday, and when it's Wednesday, you know what that means. It means it's time for Comics Again. Thanks for tuning in yet again to Comics Again, the show where I go on a little mild rant and tell you about some new stuff coming your way today for New Comic Book Day. Let's start off with DC Comics, as I always do, and tell you what's tying into the big event. What's the new #1? What's anything coming out from DC Comics? Well, first off, from the Dark Crisis is one tie-in. It's Dark Crisis and the Infinite Earths, but Dark Crisis, the Dark Army #1. Damian Wayne versus the Dark Army. It's gonna be awesome. And that's it. That's all from DC as far as #1s go. There's other stuff, so come in, check it out, that kind of deal. Let's go over to Marvel Comics. No event tie-ins this week, so that's cool. But there are some #1s. Why not check out Tradd Moore's Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise? Yeah. Crazy Tradd Moore drawing like it's the Yellow Submarine-ish kind of stuff, but you know, you like that guy's art and he does some crazy stuff. So let's see what's going on with his take on Doctor Strange. Over in the Star Wars end of the Marvel Galaxy, there's a Star Wars Yoda #1. Some Yoda stories for you. Yes. You know, Yoda. There's Yoda. Jump on in and find out where things are going in the Star Wars main book with Star Wars Revelations. Here it is. Star Wars Revelations. They're probably going to reveal something. If you're still riding high on Black Panther Wakanda Forever, don't miss out on the facsimile edition of Fantastic Four issue #52, the first appearance of the Black Panther. Get it now without having to spend the big money, because it's the full issue, reprinted for the cost of a modern comic. Check it out. Fantastic Four 52, first Black Panther. That's all I got from Marvel. Coming away from the other publishers, I got a couple #1s for you. First off, from those fine folks at Aftershock, Fear of a Red Planet. Murder mystery set on Mars. Sounds cool. Jason Aaron heads on over to Boom Studios for an all-new creator-owned title that is also an entirely too long title that's actually just a sentence, much like all the other comics that come out these days. Here, get ready for it. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, issue #1. Here it is. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. New creator-owned series from Jason Aaron. And Frank Miller is back, everybody. He's got a whole new imprint and a whole new line of comic books. Starting off this week, Frank Miller is teaming up with Philip Tan to bring you Ronin Book 2, issue #1. Yeah, let's return back to Ronin with Book 2 under the Frank Miller Presents imprint. It's new comics. This is new comics. Frank Miller Presents is Frank Miller's new comics. It's Ronin 2. Get in on it. Now, let's take a peek at some of the graphic novels coming your way. Stuff that'll give you a little bit more to read or give us a good gift this coming holiday season. First off, from DC Comics, I just have a couple paperbacks of previously released hardcover material. First, it's the DC Comics, The Other History of the DC Universe, pretty cool, and Grant Morrison's Superman and the Authority collection. This one will run you $16.99, and this puppy will run you $19.99. That Fortnite Marvel Zero War crossover tie-in comic thing is available now in hardcover, including all 6 cosmetic items for the Fortnite game. You can get this book now for $30, $29.99. Take it home, give it to your kids for Christmas, use it for yourself, get those skins, do what you gotta do to be better at Fortnite. But also read a comic book at the same time. It's the Marvel Fortnite Zero War crossover, hardcover, $30. From Image Comics, there's the horror comic that we really dig called I Hate This Place, or This Place. Get whichever cover and title you want. They both cost $14.99. The Star Wars collection for Han Solo and Chewbacca is here. It's volume 1, it's the Crystal Run Part 1, collecting issues 1 through 5 of the series, plus the stories from the Star Wars Life Day special. This thing can be yours for $17.99 if you want to get some Han and Chewie action going this weekend. Coming away from Dark Horse Comics is a Tales from the Rancor Pit collection. It's an all-ages Star Wars series collection of stories set at Jabba's palace. You know, you want to jump in on this, read some sort of spooky, sort of scary, Tatooine-based Star Wars comics. It'll be yours for $19.99. Nice little hardcover. By now, you've probably tuned into the Roku channel and checked out that new Weird Al biopic movie that seems pretty great. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hearing awesome stuff. So there's this new book out this week called The Illustrated Owl. It's a $29.99 hardcover collecting stories about everyone's favorite songster, Weird Al. This one features comics by all sorts of great names like Peter Bagge, Mike and Laura Allred. It's got, oh man, it's got Michael Kupperman's got stuff in here. This is awesome. Get this now if you're a fan of Weird Al. And lastly, there's a big one here. I'm gonna have to pick this thing up. It's volumes 1 through 20 of My Hero Academia in one big old box set. Can be yours for 180 bucks. It's got a handle. It's pretty heavy. It's 20 volumes of manga. This is gonna be the perfect gift for your manga-loving kid this Christmas season. Oof, maybe even Hanukkah. I don't know. Whatever gets here first. This thing's kind of heavy. You're gonna want to put this down as soon as possible. Whew. Okay, thanks for tuning in to yet another episode of Comics Again. We'll be back here to do this again next week. We are closed tomorrow, the 24th, because it is Thanksgiving. Both of our locations will not be open, but we will be back again on Friday, the 25th, to celebrate the shopping holiday that is Black Friday. And this year we've gone a little crazy and we're doing a whole big 20% off sale. So if you can make it out, you got to come to the store. You can save 20% on anything, everything, all of it. It's anything that's in the store, it's 20% off. We've gone a little crazy. There's a whole video about it. You can check that one out too. It's literally everything in the store. So get yourself on down, save some money, and yeah, we'll see you back here next week for another episode of Comics Again. I gotta go get prepped for Friday. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.